Hey y'all, Dennis here, Muddy Water Search and Recovery, and I'm going to do the case layouts of multiple individuals, and we want to get these out to you as soon as we could. And as we dig into these and get more information, then we will do solo videos on each of these cases and dive deep into what we're finding on those. So since there are several, let's go ahead and get started. First up, we have Jeremy Wayne Circle. And forgive me if I mispronounced that name. Jeremy, 24 years old when he went missing. He's 5'8" to 5'9", 200 pounds, brown hair and brown eyes. He was last seen on May 13th of 2017 in Cleveland, Texas. When last seen, his hair was dyed blonde. He has a word tattooed on the back of his neck, scars on his legs, arm, and hand. He took none of his belongings with him, and he has never gone this long without contact with his family, and his family is incredibly worried about his well-being. If you have any information on this case, please contact the San Jacinto Sheriff's Department at 936-653-4367. And I apologize, I know I mispronounced the Sheriff's Department, but let's do everything we can to help find Jeremy. Next, we have Cynthia Osborne. She's been missing since June 13th of 2017 from Calvin, Louisiana. She was 23 years old when she went missing, 5'4" to 5'5", 121 pounds. She does have a history of drug abuse beginning back when she was a teenager. She's got blonde hair, hazel eyes. Cynthia's nickname is Cindy. She has tattoos of initials on the side of her neck and her ears are pierced. She was last seen in Calvin, Louisiana on June 13th of 2017. She and her boyfriend, Jack Nobles, or JD for short, rented a house in the 400 block of Front Avenue. He told authorities she simply got into a car and rode off, and she has never been seen or heard from again. There was a history of domestic violence in the couple's relationship, and after a domestic disturbance in November of 2016, Cynthia filed an order of protection against, and I'm just going to call him JD. 10 days after her disappearance, he was arrested and charged with violating that protection order that was filed against him. To date, he is the only known person of interest in Cynthia's case, and I'm assuming this is from law enforcement. He has a criminal history dating back to 1997 with many of the offenses involving violence against women. He has been charged with rape, assault, and false imprisonment in 2014 after he allegedly attacked another girlfriend, but the charges were dropped after the victim dropped out of sight before the trial. Authorities have since located her and hope to bring the rape case to trial. Cynthia's father, Michael Osborne, disappeared from Provincetown, Louisiana in 2006, 11 years before Cynthia went missing, and he has never been found as well. There are no indications that the two disappearances are related. She left behind 2 children. Foul play is suspected in her case, which does remain unsolved. Again, guys, very, very sad case here. Very, very concerning. And let's do everything we can to help bring Cynthia home. Next, we have Nicole Jackson, who is missing from Kansas City, Missouri since June 30th of 2021. 26 years old, date that went missing, 5'6", 125 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. Nicole Jackson went missing from Kansas City June 30th, 2023, around 6:51 a.m. Last seen in the area of 31st and Van Brunt in Kansas City. She is currently medically unstable and suicidal per the flyer that we have received. She was last known to be wearing a red pair of basketball shorts and a white t-shirt. She has a tattoo of Hello Kitty on her left arm. So guys, let's continue to do all we can to help bring Nicole home. Next, we have Divinity Beckley. Divinity's been missing since July 11th of 2023. She's 15 years old, 5'3", 96 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. She left her residence in a black 2015 Ford Explorer, which was located abandoned a few miles from the residence at an intersection of State Highway K and State Highway N in Shelby County. And again, she's missing from Clarence, Missouri. It is believed she got into an unknown vehicle with an unknown individual and left the area in an unknown direction of travel. That's a lot of unknowns. She is known to have several associations in the Shelbyville, Shelbina, Clarence, and Kirksville, Missouri areas. Again, she's 15 years old, 5'3", 96 pounds, black hair, and brown eyes. She is Native American. She has a small tattoo of a crown located in the middle of her chest. So guys, you know, this is a 15-year-old kid out there. We don't know her situation, but we do know she's missing. And we all need to keep our eyes and ears open and do everything we can to help bring her home. Next, we have Sean Demers. He is missing from San Diego, California. He's been missing since December 18th of 2021. He was 40 years old when he went missing, 6'1", 215 pounds, red hair, and brown eyes. He has tattoos Los Angeles on his chest, an unknown tattoo on his right arm, and Sean tattooed on either his right or left wrist, and Jacob tattooed on either the right or the left wrist. He is possibly in a vehicle. The vehicle is a Lexus LS 460. It's a 2010. It is black. It has California license plate number 8WRC852. So guys, let's continue to do everything we can to help bring Sean home. Next, we have Kenesha Sipple. Kenesha is missing from Kansas City, Kansas. She's been missing since June 22nd of 2023. She was 30 years old when she went missing. 5'6", 130 pounds, brown hair that could be dyed blonde, and brown eyes. It has been discovered that a lady in a stolen car was found with Kenesha's Social Security card. It is believed that Kenesha may be either in Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri. She has a tattoo on her chest that says "Free Your Mind," and a tattoo of a heart with mom on her right shoulder, and a tattoo of butterflies and stars coming up her arm. So, guys, let's continue to do all we can to help find her. It is concerning that a lady in a stolen car was found with Kenesha's social security card. We don't want to automatically assume this is the worst, but that is very, very concerning. Next, we have Breanne Miller. Breanne is missing from St. Louis, Missouri. She went missing July 26th of 2020. She was 21 years old when she went missing, 5'4", 135 pounds, brown hair, and hazel eyes. And I do want to make a correction. I may have gotten this wrong. She was 21 years old when she went missing. She has a tribal heart tattoo on her right bicep that says love, and a tattoo of the name Rob on the right side of her neck, a tattoo of a heart on the left side of her chest, and a tattoo of two hearts on her upper left thigh. She was last known to be wearing a pink short-sleeved top and white jeans. So, guys, we need to be doing everything we can to help find Breanne and help bring her home. Next, we had Darcy Sanchez. Darcy is missing from Haleville, Oklahoma since April 25th of 2023. 49 years old, 5'7", 155 pounds, black hair, and blue eyes. She has been diagnosed with epilepsy and does not have her required medication. She was last seen wearing a gray sweater and blue jeans. So, guys, anytime somebody has a medical condition and they do not have their medication with them, it is immediately very, very concerning. So, guys, let's do everything we can to help bring Darcy home. Next, we have Jesse George. Jesse is missing from Missouri Valley, Iowa. He's been missing since June 28th of 2023. 36 years old, 6'1", 270 pounds, brown hair, and brown eyes. He was riding an electric bicycle, which is also missing. He has a tattoo of stars, Wicked Six, Respect Few, Fear None, and the Statue of Liberty on his right arm, a sleeve. Jesse James, cross, and 187 gun. So, guys, let's continue to do all we can to help find Jesse. And again, he was riding an electric bicycle when he went missing. That is also still missing. So let's do everything we can to help bring him home. And last, we have Tina Bowen. Tina is missing from Conroe, Texas since July 14th of 1997. She was 18 years old when she went missing. 5'6" to 5'9", 110 to 130 pounds, light brown hair, and brown eyes. Tina was last seen asleep inside her residence in the 500 block of Silverdale in southeast Conroe, Texas. She spoke to her boyfriend in the early hours, and then she and her mother spoke at approximately 3:30 to 4 o'clock a.m. before her mother went to sleep. Her mother checked on her at 9 a.m. and she was gone. She has never been seen or heard from again. Police believe Tina left the house voluntarily that night with the intention of returning soon. Her friends had a habit of coming to her home at night and waking her by tapping on the bedroom window, and the police think someone came to her window and she went outside to meet them. She left behind all of her belongings, including her clothing and her purse. Foul play is suspected in Tina's disappearance. Her family does not believe she would have left on her own accord. She was last known to be wearing light blue Duke University sweatshirt or jersey, shorts, and black Adidas flip-flops. So, guys, that one is concerning in several different ways, but we will continue to do all that we can in the hopes of helping to bring Tina home. So our thoughts and prayers go out to all the families of these missing loved ones. Just know we will be doing everything that we can to help you. If any of you have any information on these cases, any thoughts, theories, locations of interest, anything, please get that information over to us. Again, our email address as well as my personal cell phone number will be down in the video description. Send us an email, call me. If I don't answer, leave me a message. I will get back to you as soon as possible. You're welcome to text message me. But let's do everything we can to help bring these people home. And as we get more information in these cases, we will break these down to solo videos and get all of that information out to you guys. So guys, with that, until next time, you guys stay safe. Let's continue to do all that we can for these families.